There's a drum in the distance, there's a drum right here. There's a drum in the distance, there's a drum right here. Hey guys, Mark Shepard here with the Better Man Project, and this is episode number 14. And as I'm making this, we've just kind of wrapped up a Thanksgiving holiday, and a lot of the work that I've been doing in the cryptocurrency space today is really paying off. A lot of the positions I've made that I've kind of stepped into over the last, this is day 118 of that challenge, have really paid off. And the things that I've learned and applied and consistently applied are very clearly paying off, and I'm doing better financially than I've ever done in this particular way. And the whole point of that, the whole reason I'm talking about that on the Better Man Project is it all is the result of changing my thinking. And ultimately, what you think and how you think is the one key controllable thing that will separate the haves and the have-nots, the rich and the poor, the winners and the losers, the alphas from the betas, the men who have great relationships from the men who don't have great relationships, the men who are getting what they want out of life, when they want it, where they want it, how they want it, with whom they want it, when they want it, from the people that are literally enslaved by the modern system. So I think it's important as a man that you need to be willing to improve yourself. On the spectrum of alpha, there are men who are so alpha that they don't think they need to learn anything from anybody. You don't want to be that guy. And that they're also on the other end of the spectrum are guys who don't think they can succeed, or don't think they can get the girl, or don't think they can learn what they need to learn. And ultimately that is a mindset. Your thoughts, all of this start with your thoughts. Change the way you think and you will change your life. And guys, if you're afraid to say hi to a woman, it is your thinking that is keeping you from saying hi to her. If you don't know how to have a conversation with a woman and to put a woman at ease and to tease her and to flirt and to be the kind of guy that just lights her up in every way, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, that starts with your thoughts. And you can learn how to be a better man. And that starts with your thoughts. You have to have the thought, you know what, maybe this guy can teach me something. It might pay off to pay attention, right? That's a thought. If you think you know everything, then you probably aren't even watching this, right? So that's great. You have come here looking for a way to become a better man. And I'd love to say there's a quick fix and just say this one thing, this one pickup line, that all you need to do is say this one thing, and every woman will just do whatever you want her to do with you. That doesn't work that way. You have to be the kind of man that triggers a woman's attraction. And that comes when you put yourself first, when you're on your path with heart, or at least looking for your path. You have some purpose in your life. You're working to make yourself better in every way. Financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, health-wise, intellectually, in every way, working to become a better man. A little bit every day, a little bit every day. And it's the change in thinking that makes that possible. And ultimately, and again, the way I use this, I just, throughout the day, I write ideas. Better Man Project number 13 was here. We did that in the last video. Check back and see what that was all about. It was about basically having that one guy friend, that your wingman, your buddy in the foxhole, the guy who's got your back and you've got his back. And those guys are hard to find, but worth it. And worth hanging in for the long term. That's what that was about. But some other thoughts. You are responsible for your own user experience, right? In Bitcoin, we talk about the user experience has deteriorated with Bitcoin because the transaction times are interminable and the fees to make those transactions are huge. And so the user experience sucks. However, it keeps going up, right? You might want to call Bitcoin the alpha male. It really doesn't care what you or I think. It's going to do what it's going to do, right? But we need to be responsible for our own user experience. If you're not having fun in life, if you're not enjoying your work and your relationships and where you live and what you do on a daily basis, you need to start working on yourself. And it may be a process that takes more than an instant. It takes more than a day, right? You got to practice it. I just got an email from somebody in India who wants my help with anxiety, and of course he wants me to give it to him for free. He wants me to just give him my videos, like videos that I've spent years learning how to totally completely destroy anxiety, and what I used with clients in my private practice for years, how I used anxiety to stop my own anxiousness, my own patterns. And this guy just wants me to give that to him for free because he doesn't have any money. Do you see what I mean? That's his thinking. And it's that kind of thinking that's going to keep him stuck. Because why should I give my stuff away for free to him, right? And I deeply respect him. He's probably in pain. And I give a lot away every day for free here. If you want to go deeper, you should be willing to pay the price. And I'm not just talking about my courses. If there's something that someone out there has that you want to learn, be willing to pay the price. Go to seminars. Go to events. Even if you're an introvert. For me, I will force myself to go to events, even though I'm an introvert, because I know I need to learn. There's things I need to learn. And I've done so much research at this point that it's time for me to teach. But I teach what I need to learn, and I continue to work on stuff. Continue to work on my relationships, because I know I don't know it all, and I know that I can learn what I need to learn when I most need it. And that's when your learning goes deep. So today, I want you to think about the kinds of thoughts you think and how you think, and realize whatever you've been getting in your life, you have been creating your own reality with your thoughts. Create your reality with your thoughts. And the way you start doing that is to start thinking about what you want instead of what you don't want. It's that simple. The minute you catch yourself thinking of something you don't want, well, I don't want, stop yourself and flip it around. What do I want, right? I don't want to have to try to get people to come out of their houses to come hear my music in Albany, New York. Every time I've done that, it's been frustrating, right? What do I want? I want to share my music with people in a way that makes a positive difference for me and for them, right? I don't know exactly how that's going to be. It may be just here on my YouTube channel. And by the way, if you haven't checked out my music, please check it out. There's a playlist right on my main channel page called Music Videos. And check those out. You can see my music. And you can see the things that I'm doing. And I'm teaching myself how to make music videos. They're not great yet, but they're getting better and better, right? You're not great yet at whatever you want to get better and better at, but you're getting better and better at it, because this is the Better Man Project, and it's time to get better and better at the things that make you better. And that, my friend, is deeply attractive to really amazing women, to better women, right? Last thing I want to say is, if you want to change the world, you have to change yourself first, and that starts with your thoughts. And you create your reality with your thoughts. And whatever happens in your life that you didn't actually create, like the weather, for example, you can change how you interact with it and how you experience whatever's happening outside of you by changing the way you think about it. All right, so think about that today. This has been the Better Man Project episode. Exciting, thrills, spills, action-filled episode. Better Man Project number 14. And I'm going to do this almost every day until I stop. So get it while you can. And if you want to go deeper, check out honesthypnosis.com. I have a ton of courses there for shy guys. I have courses for people who suffer anxiety. I've even got a hypnosis session on how to get over poison ivy fast. So a lot of my hypnosis stuff is there, and I'm adding to that all the time. And there's a ton of courses that are already in the can that I haven't even released yet. So pay attention. Check in next time. Please, if you like this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate you very much. And I know you can do this. I know you can become the kind of man that you want to be, the kind of man that the kind of women that you want, desire, the kind of man that the kind of career experience the kind of man that experiences the kind of career, the kind of health, the kind of strength, the kind of energy, the kind of creativity, the kind of talent, the kind of joy that a man like you deserves to experience. All right, that's it for now. Start the music.
There's a drum in the distance, there's a drum right here. There's a drum in the distance, there's a drum right here.